Hello everyone, I'm your hostess with the mostest, 8-Second Gaming. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at how you can never lose a fight again. This is one very simple trick that can be literally implemented into every single fight that you can find yourself in, and if you lose that fight, it's 100% on you. Now, in this video, we are going to be taking a look at a fight that I personally had so that we can jump in and show you guys exactly what this looks like so you can get a better view and start to use it in your gameplay more effectively. But before we actually do dive in, if you guys find this video useful, please hit that like and subscribe button. I can't tell you how much it helps my channel out. The more people that like and subscribe, the more that YouTube pushes this into the algorithm, the more people see it, and the more my channel grows. So if you guys do like this video and you do end up doing that, I thank you a lot. But now let's actually hop into this. Now in this video, we are on E District, and E District is a little bit tough to have some certain fights in because there is a lot of buildings to play. There's a lot of verticality. There are some spots that you can get caught out in. And in this example, my team and I were having a fight with this other team, and they were on this bridge and they were at a bad angle on us. And they happen to back off and take this building. Now, because of the way that this building is situated and the way that we are situated, we are now in a bad spot. We're not in the best angle because this building has a lot of high ground that they can now utilize against us. So we were in actually a very good spot. And that's why you can see my teammates were taking angles on this side to try and force them out of this bridge, take some off angles. And you can even see that this Loba was braceleting up here. She was below us. They were in a really bad spot. They realized that, and now they've rotated. Now, from right here, it does look like we are now taking a bad fight, which is the case because this team does have better angles on us. They have better options from us. They do have a Pathfinder, they have a Loba, they have more utility that they can use from better advantage points. So it is a little bit of a horrible spot for us to be in. But this one simple trick that I'm going to be teaching you guys today is to let your enemies make the mistakes. Making mistakes in Apex is very easy to do. It's a very simple thing because there's a lot going on. There's bullets flying, there's abilities being used, there's a lot to take in. And when you're trying to take in so much, you actually start to forget little details, and that can actually lead to you making a ton of mistakes. I do it, my teammates do it, pro players do it, you do it, everyone does it. But with these mistakes, you can actually use that to your advantage and start to win basically every single fight, because once you let the enemy make a mistake, you can capitalize off of that and start to actually take some better space from them. So in this fight here, you can see I'm just trying to take an angle and actually get an opportunity to push something because we want to take positive space here. Whenever you let an enemy team that's situated like this kind of set up and dictate the flow of the fight, that's a bad time for you. So I'm just trying to deal as much damage as I can, maybe get a crack, maybe get a good knock because I am using the Nemesis. The Nemesis is very good at getting a lot of really good plays off like that. And if we are able to get some good damage or get an opening, then we can push off of it. We have the Horizon Q, we have the Valkyrie, we can do some certain things. And as you can see, my teammate was getting very aggressive, and they did start to move up on us because they could see that I was pretty decently low. Like I was about 50 HP, and I was cracked. Like I had like almost 50 shields left. So I wasn't in the most healthy state. And they were also doing damage to my other teammates, and they couldn't see us. So what they wanted to do was they wanted to do the exact same thing that I wanted to do to them. So instead of holding this building up here, they decided to push into us. And that is the mistake that they are going to do here in this fight, is they get a little bit overconfident because now they're split, and now we can take advantage of them being split. My teammate is up on the building, pressuring them on the actual 3-story building. Now this teammate of theirs is split off from them. They get cracked, and I'm able to move up to the top and actually down one with the Mozambiques because the Mozambiques are a super balanced weapon that don't need any changes and are very, very, very just weak in the meta. But now that this person's knocked, we can do what I wanted to do before, and that is to make a push, take advantage of them being split, making that mistake, and playing off of that. And now you can see that my teammate does go down because I wasn't able to get to the roof as fast as I probably should have. I was looking around for the third. I didn't realize that they were up top as well. And my teammates didn't call that out either, so I didn't have a ton of information. But by the time I did get up here, we're still in a 2v2 situation, and the Pathfinder is cracked. You can see enemy shields are broken, they're hitting them for health. I have my teammate here, I have my down teammate as well, so I can play the knockdown shield if needed. I want to continue to press these mistakes. Because the Loba got so aggressive on the other building, this now opens up these opportunities for us, and I don't want to take my foot off the gas. This is another mistake that I see a lot of people make in their own gameplays, is as soon as there's a mistake that happens, they get a nice advantage on the enemy team, but they don't continue to press their advantages. They get a knock, they have the advantage, and they just let the other team reset. And it's even happened to me where I get knocked in a fight, and the enemy team doesn't push off of it. They don't try to take advantage of that, and my team's able to get a reset, and we're actually able to turn the tides of the fight, because by the time that that team actually does push, we have fully reset, we've fully stabilized, and now the fight's in a really weird position where they're out of position, we're in position, and it's just bad for them. So if you're ever in this situation, always, always, always try to press your advantage, never take your foot off the gas, and just keep going. So that is why I hop up here, we down the Pathfinder, and now we're just hunting the Conduit. The Conduit can't really get away because it's Conduit. She doesn't have the best movement. So as soon as the Conduit's stuck here, I know that if worst case scenario happens, one, we have the Horizon. We can queue away if we need to. We can try to get to different high ground angles. We can do a bunch of different random things like that. But also, I do have my Maggie Ball. So if the Conduit tries to run away, again, I have these advantages that I can use, and I can chase her down with that. A Conduit doesn't have any abilities to get away. Both of her teammates are down, so she doesn't really get the speed boost anymore. She doesn't have that option, and I have a Maggie Ball. I have a speed boost. If she tries to hide around a corner to heal, I have the Riot Drill. I can send that after. I can make her move again. I can force her into a lot of bad positions. But it was a massive domino effect that happened all because the Loba wanted to be aggressive. As soon as I was cracked, as soon as I had a little bit of damage on me, she wanted to take advantage of that, but the team wasn't fully prepared to do that. They weren't all on the same page. So the Loba pushed up super split. We took advantage of that, and we turned the momentum of the fight. And all it really takes is one simple mistake. The Loba did do the correct play in hindsight. Everyone should have technically taken that zip line over and pushed me because I was low. But because they didn't do it all together, that's a mistake. You have to be able to realize that, and you have to use that to your advantage. If you're able to start to see these types of things in game, you'll start to be able to use that against the enemy team, and you'll start to win a lot more fights like this one. This was a losing fight that we ended up winning. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something new. Again, if you did, please hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.